So we can also create multiple page layouts for same record for the same object, but it can be accessible by record types. It can be accessible by record types. Okay. So let me create a record type for this object. To create a record type, go to Setup, Create, Objects, the target object, custom object mortgage, and then the record types. Yesterday you remember we created a record type mortgage, right? So what I'll do, I'll just create a new record type, saving as sales sales enable for all profiles. Next, save. Now if I try to create a new record now, you can observe first it will ask which layout I need to choose.
Hello.
Hello? Yeah, Shamanna.
Everton.
Yeah, I can. See, record types is sales and mortgage. Now, do we have a multiple page layouts on this object? No, we don't have. Let me create one page layout. Sorry, view object, page layouts, new page layout. Page layout name is sales. Let's say sales. Anyway, these two are required fields. You will not allowed to remove from a page layouts.
Diva, I'm getting some echo from background.
Okay. Mute yourself. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Fine.
It's okay.
So now let me add. See, first I wanted to see a mortgage information. I need to add. Vinita, can you please mute? Shamanna, you too. Okay. Mortgage information. So now it is asking two options, detail page and edit page. What is detail page? The one we are seeing this is called detail page. So what it is saying, if I select this detail page, it means that the particular section is also available at a detail layout. If I select only for edit, that particular section will available only at a edit. Now you can see there is a information which is coming in the time of edit. But when the time of detail layout, there is no information, right? That information is nothing but a section name which is available only for edit layout. Now I am making this mortgage information both in detail page and in edit page. Now I am adding another section. So state in the sense, is this active? Is active. I'm adding a blank space next to this. Status. Substatus. New section. Income. So I'm just saying actual income, expected income, close it, record type. I'm just adding record type even. Save. Now we had a two-page layouts, right? Now we had a two-page layouts. Now what I'm thinking, if I go and click directly a new record, I'm creating a new record with a sales. So expectation is that I should get my sales layout, right? I should get my sales layout. We can see. Is this the layout which we created now? No. So what we need to do extra, after creating page layouts and record type, you need to do a page layout assignment. You need to do a page layout assignment. So all you need to edit. What's our profile? System administrator, right? Find a particular profile, system administrator. For mortgage is mortgage layout. For sales also it is mortgage layout. Highlight it and change to sales. Save. Change to sales and save. As easy as that. Now go to mortgages. Click on new. Sales layout. Sales type. Continue. This is what we created, right? Currently. Yes or no? This is what we created. So how this is classified? You will get a multiple views. You will get a multiple views for a same object using page layouts and record type. Using page layouts and record types. Okay, let's say if I create a new record using a mortgage, if I create a new record using mortgage, I should have only those records which are new. I should have only those records which are new. I should have only those records which are new. If I say that if it is like open or new is allowed, if it is in progress and status is qualified, then it need to auto update it to a other record type. What I'm saying, if the mortgage record type details is matched with the status in progress and sub status is qualified, then automatically it need to convert as a sales record type. Automatically it need to convert as a sales record. For now what we'll do, so now what I'm talking, whenever, okay, let's go back again. The first requirement for me is, if I select active, I'm seeing like all status, but I want to display only two statuses on status field, only new one, open. So it means I wanted to control my pick list values. I wanted to control my pick list drop down values. This is a very base option in Salesforce, provided as a can be controlled pick list values from a record types. Can be controlled pick list values from a record types. Go to custom object, record types. Which record type is that? Mortgage. Sorry, you need to open. You need to open the record type. Open the record type. Edit status field, and you can remove unwanted status field from the options. Remove. And you can also provide default value always, like new I am providing. Refresh. You have two values, right? So we can also control the drop down values from a record type. We also can control the drop down values from a record types. Fine. This is fine. Now we understand how to control pick list values. How to control pick list values using record types. Using record types. Am I audible?
Yes, Deep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So using record type, you can control your drop down values. Now what I'm talking. Let's say going to let's say bike United of Azura active open working or new open, promoted. If I have a data something like this, if I have a data something like a open and promoted, if if I finally in a mortgage type, I just selected open and promoted. If I select this one, automatically this record need to be updated as a sales. This need to be updated as a sales. This we can do only by update one field update called record type. Let me add a record type here. Let me add a record type here. Record type. This we can do easily by updating a field called record type. So now I'm just changing the record type. Changing the record type to sales. Continue. So it was updated easily. Yes or no? Now, what we need to do, instead of doing this as a manual step, we need to automate. We need to automate. To automate any object data, like we had a triggers, right? Generally, we'll have a triggers. So in Salesforce, by default, I mean, as a standard functionality, we have a process called workflows. We have a process called workflows. Workflows, what workflow will do, whenever there is a change in an S object records within a S object, workflow will fire automatically and it will execute the actions what will defining at a workflow level. We'll see a simple workflow. To create a workflow, setup, workflows, new rule. Which object we need to create a workflow? That we need to select. We need to create a mortgage. Mortgage. Next, flow name, qualified mortgage. When we need to execute, we have three types of event criteria. One is created. Whenever you are creating a new record, that time you need to file. Or every time I create or any modification I do, I need to execute. And third one is you create now or edit now. If it met, the actions will fire in a future. Asynchronous execution. So you do now something, but you will get results sometime else. Now I'm going with created and every time edited. What is the status that we are looking for a equals? What the status we are looking for a here? Oh, sorry. Equals new open insert selected and substatus equals promoted. Substatus equals promoted. Save and next. Now what happened? Now I need to add my action. What is the action that we are trying to do? In this case, we need to update our record type field. So now I need to update my record type name. That is a field update. New field update. Mortgage sales update. Which field I need to update? Mortgage field. Which record type? To which record type? To sales. Whenever this condition meets, automatically the workflow will fire and it will execute the criteria to update the field. Let's say mortgage, bike, because it is promoted, open, but the criteria for us is, we did something else I think. The criteria for us is open and promoted, open and promoted. Yeah, if I click edit, every time create and every time edited, if I click save, data type is changed, record type is changed, yes or no? You can see automatically it was converted to other record type, right? So the same way we have multiple actions in workflows, like You can create a new task, you can send an email, or you can also send a outbound messages to the third party systems to update their data. Whenever you are updating, you can also send an outbound message so that the other systems will get notified. So we'll go in detail in a later classes. For now, are we good on this? Are we good on this?
Yes.
Okay. So generally, if I want to compose an email, if I want to compose a mail, what we need it? If I want to compose a mail, what we need it? We need to have a template ready. We need to have a template ready, right? So here we have a communication templates. Sorry, my templates. Into communication templates. It's very much classic email templates. Now I just created one folder called mortgage as a folder. Now here it will ask public folder acts. Whether it is everyone can able to edit, read or write. I'll say that no, read only, and I don't want any templates. This folder is accessible by all users. Done. Now I just wanted to create a new record type whenever the record is qualified. Whenever the record is status open and substatus is promoted, I need to send a mail to an account owner. Mail to send an account owner. Okay. Text type. We have four types of email templates: text, HTML, custom, and visual force. We'll go through one by one, but currently we are going with a text data type. So, what is the mail? Qualify mortgage. Now, I wanted to send mortgage name. How I need to send in my subject is nothing but mortgage name is qualified for to next step. I wanted to have a something like this. Mortgage name in the sense I need to display what is the name always. So for that what we have, Salesforce is also providing a concept called merge fields. All you need to select your object here. All you need to select your object here on the targeted field, mortgage name, and all you need to copy this. This is called merge fields. This is called merge fields. Merge fields is qualified to next step. Now I wanted to pass an account information, account name, saying that hi, account name. If I say account name, where I need to go and get account name? Here only I need to change my account name. Hi, account name. Your mortgage is qualified for another level. Regards, team. Some stuff. Say. But the problem is this I selected for available for use. If I don't select available for use, which is not accessible by anyone, So ensure that you need to select available for use. Ensure that you are selected for available use. We can also test email template right from here by selecting related record is, where is this? 1 minute. Recipient. So here I can't do anything. Why this is not coming? What is? No, yeah. Why live is coming up? Okay. So all we need to go to workflows back, workflow rules, the way we did it before. But ensure that do we have a mail ID? Let's say, let me go to workflows, workflow rules, open, edit actions. I'm adding a new email alert, notification, email template, qualified mortgage. To whom we need to send? To whom you need to send? Account owner, right? This is what our target, account owner. But here account owner is someone else. Let's say additional emails like I can say who is the additional email here. What could be the additional email? Okay, I dot Lakshmi Deepak at gmail.com. I'll get one carbon copy. Save. Done. Now I go to mortgages, bike, or I'll go rented home, edit, open, and I am promoted. Save. So let me go and check my mails. Gmail. You can see, hi University of Azora. Your mortgage is qualified for another level record stream. This is what the mail we sent, right?